I'm here at Strike Kings in Bradford with Craig Skelton after his recent win on Combat Challenge. Craig, welcome back, my brother.
Cheers, man. Good to see you.
So this is the second time we're in this gym. I've noticed, my brother, you've got the belt on your shoulder. What is going on there with the OG belt? OG belt, brother.
I just thought I'd bring it to see, just show it off.
So last time when we were here, we had the belt and you were going to be fighting against Dave Scrappy Jones. So tell me a little bit about what your preparation was for Dave and talk us through the fight itself.
Well, after 2 pull-outs, I knew that he was a tough guy, and I train every day. I'm in the gym every single day training. I just prepared like I was fighting George St. Pierre. I was in twice a day, hard sparring, went down to Next Generation for sparring, and yeah, mixed it up as much as I could.
So you were travelling just to get as much in as possible?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, and then talk us through the fight itself.
It was a blur. As soon as the bell went, I went in to kill him. I went in to kill him, and that was it. That was.
Because you came out heavy, brother.
That's the second time I've come out like that, and I think now, even though I'm a bit older, I think now I've just found the right formula for me to win fights, and that is just come out guns blazing. I've got the gas tank for 5 rounds, for 5 fives, but. Look what I've just done in the first round.
And what happened, for those that haven't seen it, just talk us through what happened in the fight.
He went for a leg kick, I stepped back, I tried to head kick him, and then I just flurried him. Took it, it sounds big-headed, but there's not many people that will get hit by my right hand and stand back up. I just proved it again, I hit my right hand, he went down. Went to ground and pound him, he did a good thing in locking me up. I was struggling a bit to get him loose. I just finished.
So was he tying your legs down just to kind of stop you? Oh, okay.
And after the fight, massive respect to Dave Scrappy Jones, absolute gentleman. Yeah. He was saying to me, he was trying to armbar me, and I felt his foot on my head. But you know, I'm training with the likes of Pete Hall.
Yeah.
All the guys, Combat Kings, Gordo. You know, I'm prepared for it, so that's what I did. And then I finished it with ground and pound.
Okay. And that was in the first round,
That was
wasn't it?
the first round.
And Dave Scrappy Jones, lovely guy, innit?
Yeah,
absolute gentleman, innit? Yeah, lovely guy, man. Before the fight and after the fight, very pleasant, you know, which is what you want. Now, a little bit of a backstory, brother. So this belt came about because I was chatting to, I think it was Declan Williams I was chatting to first, and I was saying, look, you know, we want a belt, and he said, why don't you do like an OG belt? And then he suggested you, and I was like, yeah, beautiful. And then, what, did Declan get injured, or there was something with Declan first?
Yeah, so Declan got injured, tore his ACL, which is, we've come to find out is bullshit.
What do you mean it's bullshit, brother?
I've got videos of him 2 weeks before the fight, he's at Empire rolling for leg locks. I mean, he tore an ACL, he's not rolling for leg locks. And you're not even doing Empire at grappling comp, so it's safe to say, I don't talk shit about people, but he shit himself, didn't want to fight me. Simple as.
Okay, and then
so
Declan...
He's not worthy of this anymore. He can fight up pumps, do whatever he wants.
And then from Declan, we moved on to Danny Missing.
Yeah.
And then I got in touch with you and said, look, you know, Danny Missing has said that he's got this operation, he's got to do it within 6 weeks, and it could be any day that he could get called.
Yeah.
What was your thoughts on all that?
Like I said, I mean, I've got a lot of love for Danny Missing. I've trained with him. I've done a lot of fight camps with him, for me, and we just both messaged each other. Thought it'd be a great idea.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it didn't happen this time, and I think he pulled out, but he thinks he didn't pull out, but he did because his knee. So it's one of them.
So the next, you're going to be defending this on the 27th of April, again at Cedar Court Hotel in Bradford. And who are you going to be defending it against, my brother?
I'm going to be taking this home, but I'm going to be fighting Danny Missing.
Okay. Well, at some stage I'll chat to Danny and see what his thoughts are. Danny, as an athlete, as somebody who's going to be competing against you, do you feel that you've got the tools, just both physically and mentally, to be able to deal with whatever Danny brings to the table?
100%. I mean, I'm trying not to talk shit about Danny. He's obviously got upset because I said he pulled it. He pulled out, but he did at the end of the day. And I've been in the trenches with him, and yeah, I'm not going to say what happens in sparring and stuff, but it's always been 50-50 with battles. Okay. I like Danny Missing. I've got respect for him. I mean, look at the guys he's fought. Look at the guys I've fought. This is going to be my toughest fight, and I know it's going to be his. I feel like I've just come out the other side, and now I've just found out what sort of fighter I am, and I feel like it's a new beginning for me. I really do. I've did everything right in this fight camp and the last one. and I did the 2 before that, but my opponents pulled out. I feel like I've just turned a new leaf. With Danny, yeah, he's going to be dangerous, but I don't think he wants it as much as me. I think he's done now.
Okay.
And that's how I feel.
Right, okay. Well, we'll see what Danny has to say about that, my brother, you know.
Don't get me wrong, this will be the toughest fight I'll ever have, because Danny's he's, like we've always say this, like, people have messaged me when it was going to be Danny originally, and they were saying, if Danny Misson turns up, it's going to be a good fight, and I want Danny Misson to turn up.
See, you know, for me, right, Danny Misson, and this is my observation, he gets right emotional, you know, like involved in it, and you can see but before the fight starts, he's nice and relaxed, he's got his legs crossed and he's facing the fence where his corner team is, and then as soon as the fight starts, he's off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So we'll see how that plays out on the 27th of April, my brother. Anyone that you want to give recognition to that got you prepared for this fight and then hopefully for the next one?
Yeah, just a shout out to all my teammates at Gordo, especially Pete. I know Pete doesn't like MMA, he hates it, but you know, all the guys, Jermaine, the guys at Osters, down at Next Gen, Chris Whitehead, one of my best mates, just everyone who's helped me, and the support's been unreal, you know, for that last fight camp. And again, this one's going to be no different. The only difference is I'll be training here under Callum and Tom. So it's going to up my game even more. Amazing, just
this in it, brother. Because I do a bit of training here as well, and you got Callum, you got Tom, and then you got Ben Bennett from the JIT side. You got Michael from Headstrong. You got a right mixture of stuff here that can tweak everything for you here, which is a great place to be. And if you're willing to travel, you're travelling to Liverpool, you're travelling here to Bradford. So I'm sure you'll reap the rewards for the investment that you put in.
We've got a tight connection here. Pete's actually coaching tonight.
Okay.
My head coach, my jiu-jitsu coach. So we've got a very tight with this gym. So it just makes sense. Tom's one of my best mates. I speak to him all the time. And he just said, why don't you come? Callum's happy with me, so let's, you know. And again, it's going to be another level again. Training under these boys, I mean, look where they are.
Yeah, for sure.
Tom's pretty much quite close going to the UFC, so that calibre. And I still think I've got a lot more in the tank.
Some gorillas on the mats, aren't they, when they roll age, you know what I mean? It's unreal. Brother, as always, I come bearing gifts. No, it's not emotional. I come bearing gifts, brother. You know, the combat challenge hoodie for you, brother. I've got different sizes as well. Look, I feel the quality, brother. Look, silky smooth, brother.
It's melt down. I put it down so Danny Misson to come sneaking in and grab it.
What do you think of that, my brother? Look, there you go.
Beautiful.
Craig, thank you so much, and we'll have another interview before your fight, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah,
okay?
Cheers,
Thank you, my brother.
Cheers, man.